My name is Christian Martell, spelled Christian. My last name is Martell, Martell. Came here when I was 10 from Puerto Rico. That was in 1991, and as soon as I used to play baseball in Puerto Rico all the time, but I stopped playing for a year. So as soon as I got to Florida, I saw the Little League around here, and it's totally different from how it is in Puerto Rico, so I was intrigued by it. So as soon as I saw Little League, I told my mom to sign me up. So I started playing Little League, and I fell in love with baseball again, pretty much. I went to Gateway High School in Kissimmee, which is down the block. And I played there all 4 years in Gateway High School, and then I took a year off because I hurt my shoulder on my senior year of high school. I dove for a ball and I hyperextended it, and it was in the middle of my right when my senior season was almost over. So I had to take almost 5 months off. But I was fine though, I didn't go to the doctor. I was just hard-headed. I never went to the doctor. My senior year of high school, I was offered a full scholarship to the University of Miami, and that's when I got hurt. So they pretty much didn't wait around for me. So I lost that scholarship, and then I was offered one by Lake Sumter Community College, and that's why I ended up playing. My father wasn't around much. My father went to jail when I was young. He spent 18 years of his life in jail. I loved my dad though. My dad and me had a great relationship. He called me from jail every single day of his life. I love him to this day to that. And we didn't really get to do much, only in my early baseball career when I was in Little League. That's when he used to go to all of my games because he was actually the one that got me into playing baseball. But he didn't see much of my baseball career, but he got out in 1999 from jail. That was his last year in jail, and that was my senior year of high school. And he actually showed up to one of my games. It was actually one of my last games, and I was so nervous because I've never had my dad to actually see one of my baseball games when I was older as a man. And I was just so nervous when he showed up, and I remember my first at bat, I thought I was actually going to strike out because I had 0-2 and the guy had 2 strikes on me, and I'm like, man, I better not strike out in front of my dad. The first time he's going to see me hit in 15 years, I'm going to strike out. I ended up hitting 2 home runs that day. So I was very happy about that, and he was obviously very happy about that. And after that, he went to all my games. All my high school games, all my college games, till he passed away. My best baseball skill is definitely my hitting. I have a very quick bat. I've been told by a lot of people it's one of the quickest bats they've probably ever seen, and I am very confident in my hitting. I feel like I could hit anybody, and that's probably the thing I'm most confident about my baseball skills is my hitting. On my days off, I try to spend them with my family, but either I do that or I usually try to do something baseball related. I'll call one of my friends up that play with me so we can go to the batting cages, or we can play some catch, or he'll hit me some ground balls, I'll hit him some ground balls. Do anything we can in order to stay in shape. My family always encourages me to pursue my baseball dreams, but it's very hard for me to actually pursue them as much as I want to, going to tryouts and moving to other cities and other parts of the world to play baseball. I was offered to play professional baseball in Puerto Rico, but I can't leave the restaurant like that. I always had wanted to have a baseball career. That was always my passion. I love cooking, I love this restaurant, but my passion has always been baseball. And I would love to play baseball for a living.